um I know it's been a while since I talked to you guys, but and this our location is actually very somehow awkward to me, but I need to talk to you guys before the year runs out. So today, as I always do, you know very well that I'm going to do, you know very well that I'm always doing the recap of the whole year. This always makes me grounded and always makes me grateful for the things that I've done throughout the year. So hello beautiful people, welcome to a chit chat with me. Let us discuss about some things that I've been doing since January to December. Today is December 25, and Merry Christmas to all my Christians subscriber, to all my Christian friends. Merry Christmas to you guys. Making attend my chicken. So today, as I've said before, that we'll be discussing about some things that have been going on in my life since January. So first of all, I'm so much grateful for everything that has happened. We did this last year, December. If you have not watched that video yet, you can actually check that video out. You can actually check that video out to know how we get here. So today we are going to talk about some of the things that has been going on since January. I have been living my life in the pause mode since January 2025. Me creating more content. It all started for me like I was creating more content. I was creating hijab tutorial content at that time. I was so locked in on, like, that December time, we talked about how I leave the job that I was doing that December 2024. So January, I was so focused that no, see this content thing, I have to be locked in on it. And yeah, I was creating content, everything was going smoothly. I created a TikTok page to actually I created a TikTok page to start um making thumbnails for people that have been going on actually in January, and it was on and on throughout January like that. I was creating content for hijab tutorial. If you check out my channel right now, you see all those hijab tutorial content there. When I was creating those hijab tutorial content, I just want to create something. I actually did not know what I really want to do, but I just want to create something, and that was how hijab tutorial this thing comes in the picture. And I'm so glad that I did that. And moving on to February. Moving on to February. So February, okay, I logged in on this my little business, my kilishi business. I created a sticker for the business, which I did not later use because I decided to travel to my uncle's place. The sticker is still at home now, so like I abandoned that business. That business was moving for me really well, but I abandoned it. I don't even know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Fridaus, for abandoning yourself like that. But then again, I abandoned that business because I decided to travel to another state, and in that February time, I decided to start reading books again. Let me tell you a story about my book reading. So when I was in secondary school, I have this bunkmate that time that she loved reading books. Miriam, I can't remember her surname. Miriam Sharafadin. Is this Sharafadin or Salaudin? I think Yes, Sharafadin Mariam. She love reading books. And that time I used to borrow books from her to read. And that was when I was also like I started reading books when I was in secondary school. And then again I entered Kwara State. I entered uni, and that was when like everything just went away from me. I did not read book again. I was just doing my things anyhow. Like I just lost the focus to like actually be reading books again. So after school now I decided to like pick up my books again. So that February time I decided to go to the bookstore to go and get Atomic Habit. And yeah, reading that books actually opened me up to what a lot of things that I've been missing on when it comes to reading books, and I'm so much grateful for that. And that was how February went. And now let's talk about March. In March 2025, I said I traveled in February. I traveled to Ogun State to my uncle's place. So throughout March, I was in their house. And that was during Ramadan time as well. And that time, I was not able to like create much content because I was not at home, and I'm used to my space in the room for creating content. So I was not creating content that time when I was in their place but then again, I have some pre-recorded content that time that I posted, and that was it for March. During Ramadan, we did Ramadan vlog. Everything was just so nice. And that time was when NYSC said they are going to like start, okay, now in April. So I stayed throughout March in their place, and in April I moved back to my father's house. So in April I moved back to Ilorin. So in April, that was when NYSC said we should start registering for NYSC. So the main reason why I left their house, the main reason why I left Ijebu was because I want to register NYSC, and all the credentials that I've been needing is in Ilorin. So I have to like travel back to Ilorin to be able to like get those credentials to create to register for NYSC. And that was when I registered for NYSC. I registered for NYSC in that April, and also I decided to get myself a mic in that April. That was when I get the mic that I'm using now. Yeah. So I get the mic in April, and I also like start focusing more on creating content. And now that time, and I have like more clarity. Maybe the atomic habits that I read actually open my eyes to what I actually want to talk about on this YouTube space, what I really want to do. So that April time, I was now creating self-growth content, and that was when I decided to pick that niche that I'll be creating more self-growth content for you people. And doing that, it has been a roller coaster, but Alhamdulillah, I'm actually finding myself more and also creating value for people. Even though the views are not there yet, but I know I'm doing it. That doing it is not only for the views. I'm not doing it for the views. Even if it's a little people that watch it, I'm so much grateful because actually people are still listening to me and want to hear what I have to say when it comes to self-growth and things that I've learned when it comes to self-development. Moving on to May time was when I locked in on reading more books. That time I decided to get the Psychology of Money, The Millionaire Fast Lane, the Almanac of Navera Vincan. What other book did I buy that time? So I have this friend that she used to read books as well. So I borrowed her the only atomic habit. And one thing about me again is that I did not like reading PDFs. So I love to like buy the physical book. So that time I borrowed that my friend the atomic habits that I bought, and she borrowed me Psychology of Money. So I was reading it and I enjoyed the book. And that time also I logged in on researching more about this personal growth content thing, and I was so much in it that okay, this is really what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I'm not doing anything else. Like I finally find my voice on YouTube. That was when I realized that I finally find my voice on YouTube. This is something I really want. And then in June was Salah time, and also that June time, I'm just so much grateful because if I actually sit down to remember everything that happened to me in that June I almost lost my identity. I almost lost my identity in that time because I was just living for other people. Something happened during that June time that I was not myself. I was living for other people. I did not I lost the focus on myself. When you are trying to be okay, I want to be the like when you are trying to focus more on yourself, like you're at the point in your life that you feel like, okay, I don't need anybody around me. I just need to understand myself so much and understand who I am really. And understanding yourself will help you like to navigate how you are going to relate with other people. I was in that process, like I was in that phase of my life that June time, and then I I got lost. I get lost in doing things for other people. I was now pleasing other people and now and not living for myself. That June time was really really rough for me. But Alhamdulillah, we thank God for life. We thank God for life. So th- that was when that was when also that June time I started learning photo editing. I now know how to edit picture more because I've always want to know how to edit picture. So that June time I focused on it. I paid for a course and yeah, I learned how to edit picture, and that time was the Salah time. And Salah time, you know how we do this. Salah time was mwah. So Salah time, it's even though that Salah time I did not spend Salah at home, I spent it at my sister's place, and I was not myself that time. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I was not myself, but we thank God for the gift of life. And then in July, so all throughout this time, you know, I registered for NYSC in April. Throughout this time, I was living in the waiting mode. I was waiting for NYSC to call us. I was waiting for NYSC call up number, waiting for NYSC call up later. So during that time, I did not even like I did not have direct goal. Like everything just scattered because I was waiting. I thought this NYSC thing would be fast for me so that when I register in April, that by the ending of April, I'll go to NYSC campus. Fortunately and unfortunately for me, NYSC did not call me during that April time. In July, I registered for a youth empowerment business program. One youth something like that, sha. It was like a class. So we did physical class for like 3 times, and remaining are online classes for like 2 weeks, and they gave us certificate at the end of the day. And that time I also learned how to make yogurt. I learned how to make yogurt. So now I know how to make Greek yogurt, like correct Greek yogurt. So I I pitched my business idea to them that time, and they gave me a business registration. So they registered my business, but I'm not sure if I want to go into that business. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm still figuring it out. So I'm not sure if I want to go into that yogurt business. But I registered my business already, and I know how to make Greek yogurt. So if you want to make your Greek yogurt, you can actually reach out to me. I can do one or two for you. So the next I'll be talking about. And that during that August time, during that July time, that was when I discovered Abdul. Abdul is an entrepreneur and is also in Nigeria. When I discovered this brother, when I look that day, I was just talking the way I'm always talking about money. Guys, I love money so much. I'm always talking about money, money, money. And that time, that my sister that was staying with, she was not like, "Do you know Abdul Kawi?" I was like, "Who is Abdul Kawi?" Now, like, she showed me his Instagram page, and on getting to this brother's page, on getting to his Instagram page, I see a lot of things that he has done. And then that was when I transitioned to his YouTube channel, and I was so locked in on watching him on YouTube. I that his life story made me actually realize that your story is not actually the worst when it comes to story, and your worst story is not your excuse not to survive. And the fact that he actually made it to the very top, considering the fact that he started from the very very lowest point, and I was so logged in on watching him on YouTube, and I liked his energy so much that I'm always watching his video now. Like I'm now a big fan of Abdul Ahmad on YouTube. So that was it. Yeah, at some point I was convinced to start an e-commerce brand, but no, we are not doing that. But no, we are not doing that. I beg. August. creating content again. Like, June, July, I was not creating content. I was just reposting some of my content that I've posted before. And in August, I started creating more content again, specifically for Instagram. I started creating more content again, specifically for Instagram. So I was now creating more engaging content on Instagram, and my Instagram page started like getting traction, and I love it. I love it, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not consistent. I'm not consistent. Let's just be. But I want to be, and I will be. I will be consistent, inshallah. I will be consistent. But considering the past thing, I don't think I was consistent. So, but I try my best to like actually show up on those pages. And in August, that was when I read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That book actually changed my mindset. It changed the way I think about money. It changed the way I think about everything. Like, it just changed my mindset. And notice one thing now. Again, we have in September. It's time to go to camp. It's time to go to camp. In September was my birthday time. I mean, my birthday was on September 8th, and September 8th, and camp started in September 24th to October. So we're in camp. So that was the beginning of my NYSC journey. So if you have not checked out my NYSC vlog, you should go check it out now. Like now. I will link into the description below. You should go check those videos out. They are really, 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 really interesting. So in camp, I met a lot of people. I make a lot of friends, and yeah, everything was just a roller coaster during that time, and I survived the whole shenanigan in camp. And after camp, then in October, like, so September and October was just a phase together. Like, they were a phase together because NYC was occupying the time. So after camp, I leave camp in October 14th. So after camp, I went to Abuja. I was posted to Abuja. So I traveled to Abuja. And one thing about traveling to that Abuja is because I really, really want to change my life. I want to live my environment. I want to change my environment. So that time, my mom was always telling me maybe I should just stay in Oyo State, Ogun State, those places that are not far to Ilorin. But I said I want to do something different. And even though I want to do something different, I want to go away from home, I decided to say, okay, I want to go to Abuja. A lot of people are confusing me. Fridaus, don't go to Abuja because Abuja is too expensive. Abuja is too this. The lifestyle in Abuja is this. The lifestyle in... I was just like, you people are living there. Please, I'm going to survive. Let me just go. And that was why I decided to come to Abuja. And as God will have it, I prayed, I prayed so much that I should be posted to Abuja. And yeah, Alhamdulillah, I was posted to Abuja. Now I now know the reason why Allah really wants me to come to this Abuja, because at first, even me, I was thinking about it, that people are telling me that houses in Abuja are expensive, lifestyle is expensive, transport is expensive. And that time, I swear to God, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I made up my mind that even though it's expensive, people are living there. At worst comes to worst, I will not try to be living under the bridge. Worst come to worst, I'll find a place to be living. I shall know that I shall not say I not go live on that bridge. Now why I say, if you know what, people are living in Abuja, and there are some people in that Abuja that are hawking on the street. So why am I so different? I want to go to that Abuja, and I will go to there, and I'm going to make it to the top. That's why I'm in Abuja right now. So November. So in November, I started, when I was coming to Abuja, I have the plan to, okay, I want to be attending more events. I want to meet a lot of creators, like content creators. I want to be able to like make good friends in this Abuja. I mean, for me to make up my mind, I want to come to Abuja. I have the confidence that, okay, I'm rich to some certain level. That's why I want to do this. Like, I just challenged myself, and it happened. I started attending more events. I started meeting a lot of new people, and it was so nice meeting them and getting to know the, like, and getting to know another environment and living away from my family. It was such a very nice experience for me, and I hope and pray that this my Abuja time is going to be the best part of my life, inshallah, because I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. And the next thing we have December, November, I was attending events. I'm going to events. I've been going to events now. And this December, I feel like this December now, 2026 has started for me this December. And I just want to lock in on my business. I started a new business this year. Should I say business? I started my company. Yeah. I started my company and I know that it's going to be great. It's going to be, because Allah knows the reason why He brought me here. Because the way people are talking about this Abuja, not coming to Abuja, not doing this, not doing that, that Abuja is expensive, Abuja is this, Abuja is that, I just make up my mind that I want to come to this place. And I'm getting to this place. There is this particular business thing that I've always wanted to do, and I'm getting to this place because just present, like, Allah just presents the opportunity for me to start doing it. And yeah, I'm so locked in on it. Probably next year you people will be seeing more of it, but for now I'm locked in, and I'm on the, like, I'm at the initial stage. I'm still forming, I'm still gathering information about it. I'm still like the early stage of it, but now I know it's going to be a great thing for me, and I know great thing is there for me. So thank you so much. I feel like we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much if you have watched this extent, if you have listened to me talk about my life from January to December. Thank you so much. I'm so much grateful for you guys. I'm so much grateful to you. Thank you so much for sticking around with me right from January to this time. We are running this again next year. Inshallah, because we are like, we are doing it. We are not giving up on this YouTube thing. And then again, we hit 1,000 subscribers this year. Thank you so much to everyone that took their time to watch me. Thank you so much to everyone that has took their time to listen to me. Thank you so much to everyone that has took their time to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching me, and I'm so much grateful to you guys. We have come to the end of today's video. We have come to the end of this year videos. See you guys next year. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Your cries, they can be